Welcome back to Game 3 on Nickel City X-Ring. It's Dsul versus Catherine. Betting is open. Who do you got? It's another Empire versus Empire match. Everyone wants a taste of these heavies. See how good they are. While they set dials, let's go down the list, starting with Dsul and the Empire. It's Rampage with synced laser cannon and maneuver assist. MGK 300. Then we've got Captain Jonas with ion missiles and concussion bombs. Then we've got the Scimitar Squadron pilot with ion missiles and concussion bombs. Where have I seen this before? Scimitars with ion. There's 3 of them there. And then we've got 4 for Catherine. 4 Karita Academy cadets with synced laser cannons, hull upgrades, shield upgrades, and the target assist MGK 300s. Who do you got? Looks like Catherine's ready. Looks like Dsul's ready. Let's start it. Game on. Here we go. The ones will move first. There's a focus. A 1 forward. And a focus. Green, a 2 forward. And a focus. Brown, 3 forward. And a focus. Let's see what these bombers do. That means... God help us. Brown with the 4 straight. Probably not in range. Checks for a lock. Way out. Bets currently stand 4 for Dsul, 6 for Catherine. There's a 4 forward for the other Scimitar. Takes focus. Yellow, 4 forward, focus. And a 2 forward for Rampage. And a focus. No shots. We're back to dials. Icy Haze, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Where'd you find us from, Icy Haze? Where'd you get us from? Honestly, a stumble. I don't know what that means, but hope you're okay. Oh, just ran into. Cool, man. Well, glad there's a little bit of discoverability on Twitch. A nice thing to see.
It's a trap! It's a trap!
We stand here amidst my achievement. I'm looking forward to this joust. Let it be honorable. Looks like we're ready to go. System phase? No system phases here. Round 3 banks. We'll check for target lock. Rocker. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. Oh, you don't miss the keyboard and the tin can with the echo. I know you don't miss that. You're a liar. Yellow 2 forward. You will check for a lock as well. And they won't get their calculates until it's their turn to shoot. So until then, they're defenseless. Targeting assist is nice, but if you're gonna take a bunch of shots, I want something on D. Four forward from red. Trying to get some blocks, maybe. Zuntik says you don't care about defense when you have 10 hit points. Don't you a little bit? Red will also go for a lock. Well, that being said, these bombers can't really hit too hard with ion missiles. See what these scimitars ended up doing. Round 2 forward. Thinking about a lock? Maybe a focus? Maybe thinking about a revolution? Brown looks like he's just going to take a focus here. Oh, nah. Now he's reconsidering. Now he lands on focus. Green. Green goes for the lock on red. Yellow. We'll also take a lock. You need a computer, you say? Jonas takes the lock. Jonas is in deep doo-doo here. And last but not least is Rampage. And Rampage will just focus. Sure we can, old man. I'm probably older than you. That's the sad part. Jonas gets the first shot here. Range 2 ion missile. Into red. This is 3-on-1 with rerolls. Hit crit so far. Jonas' ability gives him a reroll. Stays blank, so that's going to be 2 hits. So that's a damage and an ion. So 1 shield, 1 ion. Rampage. Sync laser cannon range 2 into red. Spend for 2. Two go through. Yellow has a lock on red. So it's going to be an ion into red. Again, Jonas allows up to 2 rerolls. That's going to be hit crit. Reduces down to a hit. Red, another damage, and an ion token. So that's going to be an ioned heavy. Green, range 1 into red, primary. Could spend the lock. Three hits. There's an evade. Red takes 2, and it's down to 4. I think that only leaves brown left with a shot. Range 1. I don't think he's going to eat many bombs. 1 crit going through. It is a stunned pilot. I think at most he takes one bomb, right? Because if green drops, it's coming in right between like Jonas and yellow. And then the ion maneuver bumps. So this is going to be a Saint's laser shot into Captain Jonas. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Here's the roll. Spends the lock on the 1. That's going to be 3. Jonas takes 3. I just don't see how Jonas lives through this. So what I'm hearing is that you need a nice PC. Green gets 2 calculates for the target assist ability, and a synced laser cannon into Jonas as well. Spend the target lock. Who knew double modded shots are good? Jonas rolling 2. Gets 1, takes hit crit. Jonas on 1 depending on the crit. It's a disabled power regulator. Brown also gets 2 calculate and a synced laser cannon into Jonas. Here's the roll. Spends 1. And that's a dead Jonas because Jonas will not get the range modifier and also will not roll evades. His name was Jonas, and now he's dead. Yellow gets 2 calculates. Thanks for all the rerolls. But now he's dead. Synced laser cannon into Brown. Spend the lock. And a calculate for hit crit. Round 1 evade takes hit crit. And the crit is a blinded pilot. Well, blinded's not so bad when you lost your Jonas. All right, we are back to dials.
Your score now is Catherine 51 to 25.
So, probably not the round you're looking for if you're Diesel. That's all right. We saw a great comeback last game, so let's not count on anyone out now. Who are those people who don't clear the dice? Right. Greg is an honest man. He's trying to make his way in the streaming world, and people make him clean up their dice. Stop. Stop. So red is ionized, so we know that's going to be a 1 forward. I wonder if we get a bunch of 5Ks here. I really don't know if dropping bombs matters much right now. They set us up the bomb? What? I don't think a bomb hits anything. You can try banking from brown, 1 in, and then dropping from green. But that ion maneuver is bumping into green pretty early. Maybe it hits. I don't know. Dial still being set. We've got 53 minutes left in this match. Looks like we're ready to go. Green will drop. There's the drop from green. Does brown drop as well? Yeah, probably is time to close betting. Looks like brown will drop as well. Ah, don't worry, a fish. You took advantage of a good situation. Can't expect anything less. There's a drop from brown as well. Surprised he didn't bank it. Brown, too hard. Calculate, rotates, and rotates and calculates. Green, too hard as well. Yeah, I didn't have time to set up this game. So I got Diesel's list a little late because he had work. There's a bump by yellow. Red does the ion, one forward. Let me see those K turns. Brown. K turn. And distress. Yellow. K turn. And distress. Green. Ooh, the 3 hard. Sorry, that's a 2 hard. Green will barrel roll. He's reconsidering. I kind of like where you're at right there, Green. You're not getting out of any arcs, and you could just put yourself into more arcs. Green will just take a target lock. And that target lock will go. I mean, I wouldn't hate it on brown. Try to get an eye on here. Rampage next to move. And that didn't bump. But also didn't leave him with a shot. Did it bump? Maybe it did bump and it just cut off. Yeah, it did bump, but it just got cut off. And the bombs are gonna go off. Catches red and Rampage. Red flips it, and that's a hull breach. Rampage will take a strain instead. Let's check out the second bomb. And that catches red. And that's got to be face up, right? Does hull breach not work with that? Reveals a stunned. So definitely don't run over any crits. Don't run any over obstacles. Not that you're gonna live. Rampage, no shots. Yellow, range 1 into red for the kill. And that guarantees it. Red is dead. Disrespectful evade from red on his way out. You are dealt a damage card, is how it says. Brown. Go range 1 onto yellow. No redemption for red. Red is initiative killed. Brown hits nothing on yellow. Green. It's going to be a range 2 ion missile now into brown. Or 1. Spends the lock. 2. Best they can do is 1 ion. That's what it's going to be. Brown takes a shield and 1 ion token, not enough to ionize a medium base. What has nothing to do with compound. Somewhat concussion move now. See if you can find concussion bombs. During the system phase, if any of his card things are inactive, you must spend 1 to drop a concussion. If able, otherwise you may spend 1. Oh, it doesn't tell you the damage. That's great. So it's going to be a Saint Laser Cannon into Rampage. Catherine going to try to burn down a Brute. Does have a Calculate. Spends it for 2. Rampage is strained, so Rampage down to 5. Green, range 1 primary into Rampage. No sync laser cannon, 3 dice either way. And that's a beautiful hit, crit. Rampage gets 1 die. No disrespectful evade here. Rampage is down to 2. It's a wounded pilot. Plenty of... Rampage sitting on 2 with 1 Saint's laser cannon shot left. Yellow will get a Calculate for their trouble. One Calculate and a Saint's laser shot to Rampage. And can spend it and guarantees the death of Rampage. That's a dead Rampage. We go back to Dials.
For announced Catherine order 1, Diesel 50.
Thanks, Gert. I think you're right, Rocker Crocker. I think red dice have been really good this week. That first game was just death on death on death. I don't think you got to apologize for taking your time in a really fun game to watch. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed game 2. Getting a calculate, it's just great. Take yellow card for Epionic. I don't know why, but its mess of cards is driving me insane. Yeah, it's a Matique. Remember every game you've ever played. I certainly can't. Yeah, you could check the YouTubes, although it's hit or miss. Speaking of YouTubes, why not follow our YouTube channel? Or join our Discord? Or hey, why don't you play a game on stream? Concussion bombs coming in because they have to. Are we going to see any of your draft games on stream? I sure hope so. I sure hope we get a lot of Draft League on stream. Can't make them, obviously. Has to be something they would like to do, but no secret commands to find. Does Carl play drunk? I don't think so. You got a much better shot at Jason playing drunk than Carl. Don't drink in X-Wing. I think it's the opposite. Drink in X-Wing. It looks like Dsul is disconnected. I see that droid disconnected. Listen, man, there are better ways to protest than this, man. No, droid, calm down. It's just a game. It doesn't mean anything. Droid, no, stop. Yeah. Just gotta rejoin.
Public credits. The public credits are low without here. I need something more real.
Sound beautiful, and you are beautiful. Sure, I have no idea what you look like. It's not the point. I think I disagreed less with the first part than the second. So what I'm really hearing is someone could use a computer. Are we sure? Oh my god. So Dsul got kicked from Steam, and Steam client decided to do an update, so we're waiting on that. So why don't I mean, I'm not that interesting, but hey, why don't you ask me questions? Figure it out from here. By the way, here's your sample fact for this game. One brow wrinkle is the result of 200,000 frowns. Go ahead and add that in. Brow wrinkle is the result of 200,000 frowns. Star Wars trivia. Could do some Star Wars trivia. Let me think of a Star Wars trivia question. No GG just yet. Diesel's just trying to work his way back in. All right. Who says I have a bad feeling about this in The Phantom Menace? Fun fact, I once played a game of Star Wars Trivial Pursuit where no one else got a turn. I see Rebel Maverick with the win on that one. Give you a few nickels for that. Who said, I have a bad feeling about this in Solo, a Star Wars story? People still saying Obi, clearly delayed. I mean, you gotta give it to Rebel Maverick. He's right. No one. That was a trick question. Han Solo says, I have a really good feeling about this. No one says, I have a bad feeling about this. There are two people who say I have a bad feeling about this in Return of the Jedi. Who are they? Mr. Rocker Crocker is correct. C-3PO and Han. So Green needs to drop a concussion bomb. See, what I think Steam was doing was like, your first two games were too short. Brown, first to move. Takes that one bank. We'll go for a lock. Finds it on green. The green brute. Throw a lock. Probably. Just has it on green, so it's going to take it on green. And yellow. Takes a calculate with a rotate. Green, banking in beautifully. It's walking to Jabba's pallet, right? No, I don't remember. And then to be fair, Han Solo's is, I have a really bad feeling about this. It's not, I have a bad feeling about this, but whatever. There's a barrel roll. Let's see if he links that into a lock. Lock stress there onto Brown. To be fair, to be fair, to be fair. Round one forward. I think that probably clips that bomb. Maybe both. That's pretty close there. Brown will take a lock on yellow. And yellow is gonna eat the bomb. There's a barrel roll lock. And the bombs will go off. First bomb misses. Second bomb catches everybody. So yellow takes damage. Yellow bomber takes damage. Brown bomber takes a damage, and that's half points in on brown bomber. Yellow will take a strain. Brown deciding on a strain or to reveal. And Brown flips it, and it's a direct hit. That brings him down to 2. Risked it for the biscuit. Green, range 2, ion missile. On the lock. For 2. Brown will roll. Comes up with the evade. So that's just a damage on Brown, but no ion token. A brown bomber on the yellow fruit. Missile, nothing. Not gonna spend the lock. Yellow, range 1 primary. We'll re-roll maybe. For 2 crits. Yellow rolls. Does have a calculate, and will spend it to only take 1 crit, and that falls on the shield. Now the brutes respond. They've only seen violence, and they will only give violence. Green gets a calculate and a Saint laser shot on a strained yellow, who might not get a range bonus as well. Could end up with only 1 die in defense depending on the roll. 1 crit. Spend it, so we'll get the... So strain, 2 dice. And the natty evades. Yellow will get a calculate. Yeah, I agree, Zimitik. I don't think Diesel has enough firepower left here. Sync laser cannon on brown. Hit, crit. Brown rolls. Blanks out. And that is a dead brown. So 2 bombers versus 3 brutes. We're back to dials.
The score dials, Catherine 134 equals 50.
Thanks, Gerg. What do you feed Gerg besides Snapple? Impossible burgers. Impossible burgers is what he gets fed. Today is National Donut Day. What a day indeed. Green and yellow will both have to drop here. Yeah, I haven't had a donut in a while either. Yellow, 1 forward. Takes a lock on yellow. A little yellow on yellow violence. Brown, 1 forward. Takes a focus. Green 3 banks right onto the asteroid. We'll have to roll for damage. Takes a shield. Green, 1 forward. Doesn't have to worry about Green's retaliation shot, but probably is in the arc of brown. Awfully close. Yeah, I'd say that's in. Favorite donut? Peanut butter. Peanut butter and jelly donut. Like one of those peanut donuts with jelly filling. So good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. You never had a bagel until your third year in college? I'm guessing that's not all that weird, but like definitely unique, I suppose. Blueberry donuts are all right. I wouldn't call them like good. I'm a chocolate chip muffin guy. Green gonna put himself a lock on the brown. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Yellow, one forward. Clear stress. Barrel roll. And take a lock. Okay, we'll first have a nap, then fancy missiles. We're on to some shooting. But I am late tired. Range 1, no ion missile. This is a primary shot from the green bomber to the brown brute. One crit. Spends a lock, I'm sure. Hit crit coming in. 1 of 8, so 2 crits. Those are both gonna hit into Brown's hull. Let's see what the first crit is. A structural damage. And a damage sensor array. Yellow, range 1 into the yellow brute. Just needs to do 8 damage with 3 dice. And that's nothing. Spend the lock. And that's less than nothing. Green, no shot because of the asteroid. Brown. Range 1. With the target lock. This is a double modded banger. Who needs to spend a lock when you roll like that? Hit, crit, head it in. 1 of 8, 2 of 8, so that's nice. Green takes a crit. And that crit is a panicked pilot. Yellow now, range 1. Dice. Hit, crit, my god. So hit, crit coming into yellow. That's half points. That's a stunned pilot. We're back to dials. You know I'm a good fan of hyperspacing away, although I think Imperials shouldn't be allowed off the board because they don't have hyperdrives. I have no idea. Like Max was way more of a mess than you, but for some reason it was just driving me insane. I don't know why. So does anyone think the Empire can do it? I will give you 5-1 on your nickels. Does anyone want to make a wager? In 16 minutes, that on 8 health, Dsul can take out 23 health. You know what I mean? 100% believe the Empire will. But guess you're not wrong there. Whoa, whoa. I read that like a punk rock. Like, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Here we go. Looks like we're ready. Two bank from green. Just take a focus. Round 1 banks. Repair damage sensor array. Yup, 2 hards. Takes focus. What was my first rock concert? I'll tell you, first time caller. My first concert was Weird Al Yankovic. True story. Let me tell you, it was awesome. He did the outfit changes and everything, and this is right after Running with Scissors came out. So it's like the long time ago in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. Like, he did the outfits for everything. For all the songs, he changed outfits. It was great. But I really loved that CD, and I had never really been into music before. And I don't know, it was pretty dope. There's the barrel roll from red. I'm sure it's going to be linked to a target lock. The Saga Begins is your favorite. Oh man, what is my favorite Weird Al song? I'm not sure. There's so many good ones that goes back and forth. Like Albuquerque is so great. I really like It's All About the Pentiums. White and Nerdy was great. Trapped in the Drive-Thru. All the polkas are great, but I don't count them as Weird Al songs. Those are just like general covers. One forward from green here. Here's a stress, but still stressed. Green, range 1. Brown rolls. Oh wait, Brown doesn't roll. Brown is structural damage, so he's taking crit, hit, crit. Down to 4. The crit is. That's a direct, so Brown down to 3. I don't know, green can hang on. Yellow. Range 2 into the yellow brute. 1. Spends the lock.
Again. Again.
Just for 1. What does it matter? And the disrespect evade. Round measures does get a shot here. And it's going to be a range 2, so they get a calculate. This means 3 dice banger from Sync Laser Cannon with a target lock and a calculate. Spend the lock here. That's going to be hit, hit, crit. Won't evade for hit, crit in the green. That's half points on green. Hit. Let's see what this crit is. Disable power regulator. That'll take effect next turn. Green now, synced laser cannon shot. Again, fully modified. Bends the lock. For another 3. Green rolls. 1 evade, lives on 1. We're back to dials with 8.5 minutes left. For some reason, he refuses to buy a computer from me, and he can't grab these cards for shit. I think the bigger concern is that Louis Anderson made you laugh that hard. My God, I'm like these kids' mothers. Pick up your stuff. No system phase. Green, one forward. We'll look for a lock. And we'll get it. Brown the 3 bank. Probably look for a lock as well. Yellow 4 straight. Just take a focus. Other yellow, 2 hard, stay stressed. Green, 3 harding. Stay stressed as well. Green will take the first shot, range 2 into brown. Need some crits to maybe do a double damage. That is not crits. The opposite of crits. Yellow, no shots. Here come the synced laser cannons. Yellow, nothing. Brown will get a calculate. And thus a double modded shot here. Synced laser cannon, the best upgrade in the game. Hit crit. Spending the lock. Hit crit crit. 1 crit going through. And that's the death of green. Green is dead. Let's just all watch Dsul attempt this. There you go. Navi gifting the tier 1 sub to Steve WK. Thank you so much, Navi. Navi, also, have you been here? Have you been here for a while, Navi? Oh. Oh no. Navi, did you know we had 2 new redeems today? Green, the 2 hard. Calculates and rotates for whatever reason. Yellow, calculate, rotate. Brown. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yellow decides to go in the one area you don't want to be in. But YOLO. Yellow gonna look for a lock. Does have green and brown at the edge of the range. Navi, get some redeems, buddy. Range 3 obstructed, yellow, with an ion missile. So this is 1 die in defense, even with structural damage because of the obstruction. Spend a lock. Ooh, stays at 1. Dsul can't buy some dice here. And it's evaded. Disrespectful. Think laser. 3 eyeballs. Yellow takes 2 and lives on 1, and that means we get another turn. Maybe, if he can grab a card in time. Oh, wait, no. Sync laser cannon range 3 obstructed. One. No range 3 mod because of the calculate. That's time. And hey, a bomber lives. And that is a GG to Catherine, 184 to 75. So much beef. What a fun night of X-Wing we just had. Yeah, thank you so much for playing. Appreciate it. Guys, we're back tomorrow with Friday Night Marbles at 7 p.m. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, maybe we'll have a new leader of the free world. I mean, not till January 21st, but maybe. It's a regular pastor out here with all this beef. Yep, pay out the bets. Good call before we do that. Pay out the right side. Why is my betting thing not being very responsive? There it is. All right, that's completed. Bets should come. We're gonna raid now. Have a great night, everybody. See you soon. Bye.
Swear to God. Can I take Benadryl with my wine?